Hello, hello, everyone. I forgot to. I also forgot to do that. I forgot to switch stuff up since we last played because I got really sick at the end of it because I haven't been taking care of myself. As a little reminder, some of the little bits functions that you can do are make me hydrate, make me eat a snack, make me get up and stretch a little bit. Sometimes I need that. You're here for me as much as I'm here for you, you know? Sorry it's a little bit messy in my background. I'm very busy. I've got a very busy life. Summer's always a very busy time for me. Welcome! My name is Princess. This is the Food Court. I try to stream every day, doesn't always happen. I try to stream with friends, doesn't always happen. Today I'm alone. I'm playing Letter Lost. I'm realizing I forgot to plug this in, so you're probably hearing the music twice over. Give me 1 second. Looking at myself up on my screen going, why do I look naked? I don't have my headphones on. Welcome! I like to stream a lot of horror, a lot of indie, a lot of dating sims. Today we're playing a fun little indie horror game that I discovered ages ago during its demo. And now it's out and I'm so stoked. And my favorite streamers, Jacob and Julia over at Secret Sleepover Society, have been playing it. And I know it's a Julia game. I know it's a Julia game because it's a me game. So I was recommending it to them for a really long time. And I'm really happy they've been playing it and they've been enjoying it and been better at me than it. So if you want good gameplay, you can go somewhere else. We're here in the food court to have fun and be gay first and foremost. Also, be indigenous. I am Two-Spirit. I was blessed enough to grow up learning my native language, Semayach, both in my household and as an elective in high school. And I like to be able to pass that knowledge along. So we like to do a Semayach word of the day here on the channel. Today's word, if I remember to open the thing. Oh, I'm not doing anything right today. Yin. Fog. Thank you. You know why it always does that? Every single time. The two greatest virtues a postal worker can have are persistence and patience. Jonathan Carnum. I've got a bit of an early stream today just because... Have I done this yet today? This loop? Seems like it. I have Amon's Dungeon. Oh, right! I received an elevator key recently. I should go to work. I assume it's a work day. And I need to be working. But yeah, I got the letter key. I gave Amon his thing. I don't have a newspaper anymore, which is super interesting. Oh, let's go do packages first. Anything? Send blank any mail to anywhere. Drag shallow.
Good morning, Carnum. My name is Ernest Oatman, and thank you as always for choosing to start your day with KRNM Radio, your trusted source for local news. It's another beautiful day here on the island with lots to talk about, so let's get started. Many of Carnum's citizens started the day with a bit of a shock when we received a notice for jury duty in the mail this morning.
Oh.
It appears there was a clerical error by the Carnum Isle Jury Commission, and every citizen on the island was sent a jury summons erroneously. The courthouse issued a statement apologizing for the mix-up.
Did I do that?
And clarified that as part of the usual rotation, only households with addresses ending in zeros, 1s, 5s, and 6s should regard the summons, and each household should only send one candidate to the dates they are assigned. Construction on the stretch of roads damaged by last week's storms is still ongoing, and officials expect to wrap up the work.
Let's send it to Dr. Payne.
Work by the end of the week. The workers
Who
are still
lives
reporting
in
that they do hear
Dolof.
the voices of missing construction crew emitting from the fog, but they no longer hear them calling for
That's
help.
everything?
Instead,
That's
they
everything.
say that they're hearing much more soothing sounds calling out to them. Eyewitnesses
Should
report
not
hearing
touch other
gentle voices,
packages.
humming lullabies, encouraging workers to rest, to relax, to sleep. Come
Press
join us,
R.
they say. The fog is so soothing. Why stay out where it's dirty and toil away in the rain? Come
Should
and rest.
not touch other packages.
We want to discourage any construction workers or citizens in the area from following or listening to these voices, and we consider them extremely dangerous. Their suggestions are to be disregarded and ignored with no exceptions.
Who the
And
hell are
I'm being
you?
told that all missing workers who are now encouraging their colleagues to misbehave are officially relieved of their jobs.
Mine's mailed to anywhere. Normal week, normal day.
Time to head on over to Bert Hannigan, who has some of the news of other events and activities from around the island. What do you have for us, Bert?
Oh,
Thank you, Ernest. A bingo hall in downtown Wisville erupted into chaos yesterday evening when all 51 participants won round 6 of the event simultaneously.
a woman waits at the window, anxiously clutching a stack of envelopes. She casts glances back into the fog, as though hoping someone may appear within its haze. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm Lillian Lennox, and my daughter Amara has gone missing. I've been searching everywhere for some sign of her. Has the young girl been by? What happened before she went missing? She's quite ill, and she's been struggling lately with her situation. We got into an argument last night. I tried my best to calm her down, but this morning she was gone. I don't know where she could have gone, and with this weather and her health. What does she look like? She's very small, with auburn hair that she likes to wear in 2 braids. She was wearing a patterned black and white dress last I saw her. I'm sorry I haven't seen her. That's all right. I don't think she could have made it all this way by herself. Okay. I have some flyers. That's why I'm here, really. They have a description of Amara and information on how to contact me if anyone's seen her. I've been so flustered, I didn't have any idea who to send them to. I just knew I had to spread these as much as I can. Do you think you could use some kind of address directory to label them for me? Send them wherever you can. Someone has to know something. I'd be happy to help. I'll mail them out right away. You will? Oh, thank you so much. If you see or hear anything, please call me immediately at 2943. Does her... A collection of envelopes are pushed through the window slot before the distressed mother fades into the mist.
Heinously. Fights broke out in the
2943. Let's see if that
the
works.
resulting confusion that left 6 residents wounded and 1 in critical condition.
2,
We asked the organizer,
9,
Ronald Atwater, for a response,
4,
who claimed it was
3. This is the Lennox residence. Please tell me you found Amara. Sorry, wrong number.
an unprecedented event. In 15 years of running the Carnum Bingo League, he'd never seen anything like this. The league will resume its normal schedule next week, but has hired extra security to help run future events. Organizers of a new walking club in Doloth Hills plan to have their inaugural meetup tomorrow morning and are inviting any and all walkers at any skill level to join them. They're meeting
It's
on
2.
the north side of the lake near the benches and plan to do 1 full lap around the lake starting at 6:15 a.m. every day of the week. Walkers can expect the walk to last around 50 to 60 minutes and are encouraged to continue onward with a second lap if they like. Notably, there is no lake on Carnum Isle, and there never has been. Regardless, we wish them the best of
A lake can be any sort of body of water if you really want it
luck
to
with their
be.
new club, and we encourage everyone to join in on the fun if you're looking
One
for a
moment.
nice morning activity.
Thank you, Bert. In other news, it is with a heavy heart that Carnum Isle said a fond farewell to Winston.
A distasteful silence hangs in the air. Welcome back, Miss Blythe. That's Mrs. Blythe. My letter Was it sent properly? I believe so. Good. If that's the case, there should be a package for me. Right, I'll go check on that for you.
Winston Blythe this morning at the Restful Graves Cemetery. Winston was a beloved pillar of the Carnham community as a philanthropist, altruist, conservationist, artist, philocalist, populist, and bicyclist. He is survived by his wife Matilda, who is a very strong woman and showed no emotion whatsoever
I'm sure she did not.
at the funeral services. I tried to find a moment to speak with her after the burial, but she seemed preoccupied by chatting with Dr. Praveen.
Ooh, Pendragon.
Matilda, if you're listening, we're holding you in our thoughts.
Hear that, Matilda? He loves you.
The Carnham Public Library has issued an official call for help, claiming that its shelves are nearly
I can just
emptied of
leave her
any
at the
and
window
new
all
material.
day.
Head librarian Millard Stickles had a press conference earlier yesterday, speaking to the issues the library is currently facing. Mr. Stickles and his staff, dressed in their traditional dark robes, stood under the famous Gothic arches of the library to speak, opting to avoid the sun and instead stand in the shadows to deliver their message.
Right.
Their faces were obscured by their thick hoods as they painted a grim picture of their predicament. We listen now to a clip of their press conference. There's an epidemic in this city. An epidemic of...
Oh, yes. Amara. High up and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. And that's when I opened this thing. Turn the light back on.
Thank you, Mr. Stickles. The library staff went on
And
to
I got the
detail that
elevator key.
60% of their materials are currently loaned out to the
But
community,
where...
almost all of which have been overdue for years
But
now.
where elevator?
On top of that, the natural humidity of this island has turned most of their remaining material into moldy heaps of parchment and dust over the years. Mr. Stickles insisted that if all the mounting fines for overdue books were collected on, the library would have enough funds not only to renovate the library, but to establish themselves as a sovereign nation.
Because I saw...
He's been
I
quoted
think
as
I
saying,
saw...
"We would be wealthier than all of Europe combined." He slammed the giant oak doors of the library.
Goodbye, Miss Blythe. Okay, so where's Amara? Find me on Misfortune's floor? What was the... Waves lap against a distant shore. My thoughts are mist, my being a token. Broken glass and bitter fear and splintered moors. My lungs hang crushed, my body lies broken. What was it even for? What is the door I cannot open? Amara, find me on Misfortune's floor. Sana's under the freezer, gloves for safety, birds need to go up, keep off the grass. For that perfect over easy egg, towards the top, towards the bottom, separate to keep the volume down, and a centralized main exit once you're done. What's Misfortune's floor? I didn't expect that to work. What's Misfortune's floor? I'm gonna go to the kitchen, I guess. Did that... I'm not in the kitchen. This is a new test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Okay. Oh, but what was the thing again? Do we do this same thing again? Sana down. Hold on. I find piece of paper. And I find pen. I have pen. M pen. Okay. Sauna. Up. Freezer. Up. Bird. Up. Garden. Down. Kitchen. Up. Penthouse. Up. Wait. Down. Nursery. Down. The centralized main exit. No. We'll see if this works. Okay. Oh, and I don't remember which one of those is which. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because it can't just be the same thing now from before. Number 1 is up. Number 2 is down. Number 3 is up. Number 4 is up. Number 5 is down. Number 7 is up. Well, I think I messed this up. Okay. 1 up. I might be doing the whole wrong thing. 2 down. But this is kind of the only hint I've got. 5 down, 6 up, 7 up, 8 down, 9. Okay. Does that mean... It's back to being this again. So Amon can get down here? Of his own free will? Fascinating. Okay. Sure. She's still over there. I don't think I'm gonna talk to her. Okay. The day ends soon. Goodbye, man. See you. Sorry, I have to go to... Hey, what's that? Hey, what was that? That was new. Hey, new art. Why is it dark in here? Okay. Great. And no one's mentioning the fact that I left her there. Oh, right, because I got them together. Hello. I always forget I can rotate things in this game. Oh, I didn't know I could open those. Oh, only that side, I guess. Ooh, scary. And are we sure I can't do this again? Because I'd really like to. Nailed down. What is? There's gotta be something to do in here. Can I? I can't. Like there's... What's misfortunes? Okay, fine. Go to sleep. Get out of bed. I think it's funny that I'm always sleeping with the lights on. This is such an interesting sequence. Look at this. This feels new. I feel like this hasn't been there before. I want to know why this dentistry thing is there. Oh, right, package time. Anything new today? No. Beautiful. Ignorant. Ooh. Doloth Hills. Doloth Hills. I feel very vindicated because Julia also does that. Me and Julia, we're the same person. Except she's white and she has a family. I'm not either of those things. I'd like to have a family one day. I think that'd be very nice. I just don't think I'm mentally in a place to embark upon that journey right now, you know? Ignorant is hilarious. Okay. Boink. I love my boy. Eventually I want to get a little cat cam because he always Dr. Doolittle's post office. The writing in this book is faded and illegible, except for the following passage. They can't see the lighthouse, and they don't know what danger they're in. Okay. I don't know that was here before. I'm not going to think about that, I think. Mail to Doloth must be stamped and then shredded. Okay. Drake Shallow. Drake Shallow. Do these? They do! Where did you go, my shadow? I can't see you. Hold on. I just found out my desk drawers can open. Okay, I'm coming. Your role has its limits, huh? I have a package for you, but I have no idea what's inside of it. I'll stamp and send it for you then. Please do. Thank you. To Drake Shallow. Erwin blew it. Blah. So many little mysteries in this game. It's so fun, so fun. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Okay. Because that looks like it's something too. Oh, we got a lot of Doloth Hills. Okay. I know the Earth's a hard place to be in right now, and there's a lot of reasons not to bring a child into the world, but like... I have this whole thing about legacy and leaving my mark in the world. You still here, girl? You still around? Oh my god. Your incompetence reaches truly staggering levels. Okay, bye. Maybe one day I'll figure out where your guy is. Not today. I also want to know what this is about. So many little things. What time is it? It's 4. I'm about halfway through. I want to know what that blood stuff is too. Because there's blood on this and there's blood on that clock over there. So it's gotta mean something. Maybe I just don't have the stuff yet. I want to get the record player next. I think that's going to be my next personal goal in this game. Is getting that record player, because I've been collecting them and I want to listen to them. Oh. Well, beautiful. Okay. Well, I guess that's all that. How much money do I have, actually? I don't think I've ever actually looked at this. It's very... Oh, it's a stamp. That's why it's shaped like this. Okay, well, I'm fine now. I have $1,000. That's so scary. Why? Oh, it's only $250. Yeah, I get. Ooh, I could interpret some Morse code. It watches. It does not understand. It hungers. These letters shoot sense when a letter is sent correctly through and will spit out a certain number of wrong letters each day. Warning, the mail is your job, no refunds for his mistakes. Cardboard that's what I wanted to get! That's what I was saving up for! Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Everything's okay. I had the money for this and I didn't. Didn't do it. That's just a part of the... I want secrets. Give me secrets. Nailed down. There's gotta be something happen. I think I knew seeing that horrid Blythe woman. I thought I already got that one. Oh. Nothing. Hello? Okay. Okay. I'm going. I'm in bed. You can't be mad at me. I'm in bed. Yeah. 140. So I should maybe be able to afford it tomorrow. If not, I'll afford it the next day. That's what matters. I gotta be missing... I mean, I gotta be missing so many things. Blood in the janitor's closet? Really? That will never come out! You're playing with fire here. There is no escape. Just give up. Amon, we need to talk about your performance over the last few weeks. You've been ignoring my phone. Oh, it's Liv. Sorry, Liv. Dear Amon. Amon, we need to talk about your performance over the last few weeks. You've been ignoring my phone calls, scribbling numbers all over the walls, and God knows what else. Get it together before something bad happens. I think we've also read these. Dear Amon, if I spend another day fielding complaints from Matilda about you, I'm going to lose it. I know you've been here a while, but you're starting to slip. Write yourself a letter to help remind you of who you are. Read it when you feel yourself forgetting again. Okay. I don't think there's anything helpful. Oh, wait. I don't think I've checked under my bed in a while. How crouch? How crouch again? How crouch again? C. Okay. Just thought I'd check. Nope. Whoops. That one was my bad. And then just go to sleep. You can just go to sleep. Ooh. Fun way to wake up. It does feel like it's getting worse out there. And I don't think that's a lighthouse or a celestial body. But who cares? We got a record player. Start here. Send blank mail anywhere. Must be stamped return to sender. Okay. Handle with fear. Dola Hill. There's like something there too, but that could just be part of this contraption. You know what? Miss Blythe really wants something. Oh, well, it's getting returned to sender anyways, so who cares? There's a lot of things being returned to sender. Purified. Interesting. Nothing can touch you. That's a lot of small stuff today. That's nice. That's very nice. I don't think I can listen to Jupiter's Symphony this whole time, if I'm being honest, guys. It couldn't be done?
Somebody said with a chuckle, replied that maybe it couldn't. But he'd be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a lift of his chin. If he had any doubting, he hit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done. And he did it. Somebody
Immediately
scoffed,
forgot about the
"Oh,
return to sender
you'll
thing."
never do that. At least no one ever has done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat. And the first thing we knew, he'd begun it.
Begun
The lift of
what?
his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done. And he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure.
Is this like
There are thousands to point out to you, one by one,
a motivational
the dangers that wait to a
vinyl?
failure, but just buckle in with a lift of your chin. Just take off your coat and go to it. And start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done. And you'll do it.
That was
Wait till your pa comes home. Oh dear, what a dreadful threat for a boy to hear. Yet never a boy of 3 or 4 but has heard it 1,000 times or more. Wait till your pa comes home, my lad, and see what you get for
$10.
being bad. Wait till your pa comes home, you scamp. You've soiled the walls with your fingers damp. You've cracked the floor with your muddy feet. You fought with the boy across the street. You've torn your clothes and you look a sight. But wait till your pa gets home tonight. Now,
what?
since I'm the pa of that daily threat, which paints me a thing that's as black as jet, I rise in protest right here to say, I won't be used in so fierce a way. No child of mine in the evening
So
glow
does it
need be afraid of my coming home. I want him waiting for me at night with eyes that glisten with real delight. When it's right that punished my boy should be, I don't want the job postponed for me. I want to come home to a round of joy and not to frighten a little boy. Wait till your pa gets home. Oh dear, what a dreadful thing for a boy to hear. Yet that is ever his mother's way of saving herself from a bitter day. And well she knows in the evening glow he won't be hurt when his pa gets home.
okay? Fascinating. Well, what an interesting record we've found. Fairies March. Whoops. I can't. It won't let me click the Fairies March. Oh. Westvale's Martyr Hole historic site burns down. Oh. Express mail. Never operate the shredder while standing on top of it. This has... interesting. Yeah. I'm in the bedroom. I'm home. I'm here. Don't be rude. Oh. Okay. They need to be the one to close the door on me. Okay, man. Did you have such a nice dream? I did. Why is that the... Is that the first time I've gotten that message, waking up? Or is that simply the first time I've noticed that message? What do we have today? Westvale's still unavailable. Heard. I wonder what they did. I'm gonna turn on the...
Started. A series of seemingly random murders took place late last night, leaving families baffled and law enforcement at a loss for words. 6 families, each with no obvious connection to each other.
I've got to pull my chair in a little bit and it's stuck. I want to get a little... rolly desk floor thing eventually. But for now, I have my rolly chair on my rug and we're doing our best.
They're all experienced a break-in over the course of the evening. For 5 of the families, the intruder used an axe to quietly murder a single member of their family while they were asleep in bed.
Oh.
Then, before leaving, took the time to drape sheets and other linens over every mirror in the home. For the 6th family, while unharmed, they described a very strange encounter with this man instead. They tell authorities that the man visited each of their children one at a time, putting a hand delicately on their cheek as they slept. The children, thinking it was one of their parents, didn't react and went back.
No time for idle chit-chat today. Here's my mail, do with it as you please. Straight to the point, I like that. This town could learn to exercise some efficiency. They waste far too much time with their dilly-dallying. I'll leave you before I do the same. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Went back to sleep. He then entered the parents' room, where he gently put another blanket over the couple as they slept, stopped by the kitchen to cook and eat a can of baked beans, and then left the house, laughing loudly enough to wake the whole family.
And this should not touch
Police say the
other
murderer
packages.
stole nothing from any of the houses he visited, aside from the beans, but are looking
Aside
for
from
any
the
leads that the
beans.
public may have about this man. If you know anyone who owns an axe and enjoys baked beans, please call Sheriff Ortiz immediately with this information. And now an update on the Bergen residence in Westvale, where several strange events continue to be taking place. What first started as a man trapped inside of a home turned into a neighborhood-wide emergency, and I'm being told it's getting even stranger today. On scene, our very own Alice Lombardi. Over to you, Alice.
Right,
Hi.
this.
This is Emma. I'm part of Alice's crew. Alice is unavailable at the moment.
Should we call back in a few minutes, or what do you think?
No, I don't think she'll be joining us. We got here at around 6 a.m., and while we were getting our equipment set up, the nearby residents started to gather around the Bergen house one at a time. And they just sort of all began, I guess you could call it dancing, but wildly. And their arms were just flailing everywhere and screaming so loud, and running in circles all around the house. This is truly the strangest thing I have ever seen.
It's so fun
And
that there's so
where
many
did Alice go?
things
Just
going
as we
on
were
around
prepping to hop on the
here.
air with you, Alice dropped her mic to the ground without saying a word, and she just ran off to join the other people dancing.
And I've got my
A
own
few
mail
police officers
mysteries.
and rescue crew also ran in to join at the same exact time.
An
I have no
incredibly
idea
normal
what's going on
island,
here,
I'm
but
sure.
Alice won't respond. Vince, another crewmate, tried to grab her and pull her out, but she just screamed at him and scratched his face and gave him all the arms. And then she just ran back to dancing.
Has anyone tried to stop the other people from dancing?
It was one other time, but
Ever listen to the radio while you're working? Feels like it would be the perfect way to help get through a day of work. No. You really should. KRNM radio's the best way to keep up to date on the news around here. I saw the news anchor Bert Hannigan out on a walk once and almost fainted from excitement. Sorry, didn't mean to hold you up. Here's some letters I've been meaning to send out. Thanks for the chat. No problem, lady.
Similar result. A police officer tried to stop an old man who was sprinting toward the house, and the old man bit off the officer's nose.
Well, it sounds like these people just really want to be dancing. If they're not hurting anyone, why stop them?
Not hurting anyone? Ernest, did you hear what I said? A man got his nose bitten off. They're not responding to anyone calling their names. People are just running in suddenly without any provocation. No, there goes Vince now. He just ran in to join them. Blood is still all over his clothes. I don't think they have control. I don't know what to do.
All right, thank you, Emma. That's all for this story today. Now let's move on to something a little more lighthearted. The Restful Graves Cemetery is asking for volunteers this weekend to help clean up the western branch of their property. Last week's flooding destroyed much of the grave, and now that the water has fully receded, the cemetery owners have been able to assess the damage and formulate a plan for their restoration efforts. They estimate about 80% of the burial sites were disrupted by the flood and have called upon the community to gather on Saturday
Why
and
does that
Sunday
sound
to help.
familiar?
Volunteers will be assigned a row of graves and work together to identify the remains that fell out of the caskets and restore them to their proper graves. The cleanup begins at dawn on both Saturday and Sunday. Come in appropriate clothing to perform physical labor, but also ensure that it's clothing you don't mind burning once your work is done. And with that, it's time for a sports update from Bert Hannigan.
Macbeth?
Thanks, Ernest. Doloth High is in mourning today.
Alack, I'm afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed. Confound us! Hark, I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done't. My husband, I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise? I heard the owl scream and the cricket cry. Did you not speak? When, now, as I descended, Hark, who lies I, the second chamber? Donald Bain. This is a sorry sight, looking on his hands. A foolish thought to say a sorry sight. There's one did laugh in sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers, and addressed them again to sleep. There two lodged together, one cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands. Listening their fear, I could not say amen, when they did say God bless us. Consider it not so deep, but wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat. These deeds must not be thought, for these ways so it'll make us mad. This is right after they killed the guy, and then they both started getting
Today, after the
little-
tragic loss of their cross-country swim team, they were in the middle of their usual weekly practice.
Moby
at the
Dick!
lake when they
But here's an artist. He desires to paint you the dreamiest, shadiest, quietest, most enchanting bit of romantic landscape in the valley of Saco. What is the chief element he employs? There stand his trees, each with a hollow trunk, as if a hermit and a crucifix were within. And here sleeps his meadow, and there sleep his cattle, and up from yonder cottage goes a sleepy smoke. Deep into distant woodlands wind winds a mazy way, reaching to overlapping spurs of mountains bathed in their hillside blue. This is quite a bit.
And their
I don't think I
coaches
wanna read
say
all that.
an extremely localized series of weather events caught them by surprise. Rough waters, fog, lightning, and heavy winds all descended upon the lake before the swimmers were able to retreat to safety, and they were nowhere to be found once the
Oliver
weather was clear enough
Twist.
to return. This marks the
The
fifth sports
time
team
machine? Like the...
that Doloth High has lost in the span of a year, continuing the suspicion that a curse was placed
A
upon them.
confession.
Their sports department. It is important to note that there is no lake on Carnum
Gulliver's
Island. Do not believe
Travels.
anyone who tells you that there is a lake on Carnum
Dracula.
Island. If you come across a lake on Carnum Island,
War and
we
Peace.
ask you to leave the area
Crime and
immediately
Punishment.
and seek shelter in your home.
Heretics?
That's all for today, Carnum. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Kings of
And
War.
thank you for tuning
Hard
into
times
KRNM Radio,
gonna make you
your
wonder
trusted
why
source
you
for
even
local
try.
news.
Hard
Have a good
times
night.
gonna knock you down and not for you cry these lies. And I still don't know. Ooh, I'm taking this one to bed with me. Yeah. Beautiful. This is what I'm volunteering at this evening. What time is it, by the way? I've got about an hour. Oh! My soul is in the sky. Who says that? Who says that? In the sky. William Shakespeare. Bottom! I knew it was one of the humans. Just when he's like, I can't fucking believe this baddie wants me. Alright. There's also volunteering Midsummer's Night's Dream this evening. So I also just quickly responded and confirmed that I was doing that. I also I did it again! I really need to pee. So I might quickly go do that. Don't be right back. Okay, but we are back. It's the start of our day. They took Midsummer Night's Dream from me. There's no other doors this could be, right? No, nothing else has like... Excuse you. A key. So like it has to be you. And I guess I'm just... something would happen. Is there like somewhere down here? No. So it has to be this. So what's... Misfortune's what's Misfortune's floor? Archie was here in 1942? Okay. Let's dial that, because the numbers are for... 9 goes dead after the first ring. Oh, his last name's Byrne. $6245. Bogan.
Greetings, name of valued employee, and welcome to the Carnum Isle Post Automated Mail System Help Service Line, or KIPAMSHSL for short.
Sure.
You may access the following commands: mail controls, report an incident, other, or end call.
Other?
You selected other. Please state your reasoning for requesting to connect with the other.
The other should be expecting me.
Your petition to connect with the other has been denied at this time. If you wish to attempt to connect to the other directly, please dial 5.
Can you repeat that number again?
Returning to root menu, you may access the following commands: mail controls,
Other.
your petition to speak. If you wish to returning to, you may access the following. You selected. Please recite your incident code comprising of Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Omicron. Input complete. Was your code valid?
No.
Correct. The incident report system is a very important part of keeping you safe. We would like to remind you that an excess of false reports to this system may result in personal injury,
What?
psychological damage,
Huh?
or worse, loss of pay.
Oh.
Returning to root menu, you may access the following command.
And
No
call.
need to say this option out loud.
Okay. Who's Allie? My shadow can't see you. Misfortune's floor. Just the handbook stuff. 2114. Hold on. What? Why would she lie about her number? There must be something I'm missing in regards to the elevator then. Why is this? You're on the ground. Doloth is returned to sender now. Let's put the...
And test their endurance in a tradition dating back as long as we can remember. The event started promptly at midnight, where participants began running a long-distance course around the island, winding their way through every district, many of the neighborhoods, and ending several hours later right back where they started. This year's race had record-breaking attendance, but also record-breaking reports of abnormal encounters along the way.
Well-
Early in the race, many contestants reported an overwhelming sense of unease as they ran, some even descending into a state of panic and dropping out as early as 15 minutes into the event. As the race continued, many of the remaining contestants claimed they saw a single pair of bright red eyes staring at them through the fog, observing them. We managed to catch a few glimpses as we traveled around covering the event, but were unable to see what manner of creatures the eyes belonged to.
Okay.
As the race continued, contestants began
Super
to drop
interesting
one by one,
and
some due to exhaustion, some due to falling asleep while running, but many due to very painful irritations within their own eyes. Anyone who stared directly into the shining pair of red eyes began to exhibit symptoms of what was later identified as acute conjunctivitis. They experienced burning sensations, itchiness, and the worst cases became unable to open their eyes over the course of the evening. Race officials ended the race early when the final contestant gave up, unable to see well enough to continue running. This is the first time in the history of the marathon that nobody was able to finish and no prizes were awarded. Better luck next year, runners. And now, a brief word from today's sponsor.
13 Pastries has been Carnan's #1 choice for small batch bakery needs for over 50 years. But as many of our regulars know, our business is limited by the...
Dear Daniel Maitland, I do love to explore graveyards. Do you want to join me on Sunday? I like to go at dusk because there's something about the atmosphere that just can't be beat. I promise it's not scary. We'll just meander about and enjoy each other's company. That
Multi-generational
sounds
curse
nice.
that was unfairly placed upon us. We can only bake 13 products per day, the 13th of which is accompanied by...
Dear Patricia Hollingsworth, new house alert! This is a courtesy message from Carnamile Realty. 4-bed, 3-bath, a quaint home on a dead-end road. Windows are all broken from the inside, either vandalism or previous owners escaping. Easy fix and then ready to move in. Contact us ASAP for
by
showings.
various mishaps and misfortunes. And this severely restricts our ability to grow the business. We are seeking an additional team member who is skilled in the removal of ancient curses or hexing, and also a classically trained pastry chef to help...
Dear Lisa Del Marco, I know I'm not the best poet in the world, but laughing at my poetry reading was a little insensitive. I'm working on the craft. Can you say the same?
expand our
Get her.
production capabilities.
Get her
Submissions
ass.
will be open for
Who
13
laughs?
business days,
Who
and we are open
laughs
to
at a
compromise on the
freaking-
terms of the curse as long as the limit
that's
of
the
baked
cop.
goods is able to be increased. Make the side effects of the
What do I want next? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so these there's more stuff that you can get by getting this stuff. Herd. I would like the coastal one, please.
13th product worth, if you must. But
This is
we want to be able
gorgeous,
to serve a
actually. Oh, I
larger
really
portion of
like
Karna's
this.
Community, and we need your help to do it.
Oh,
As a
this is
bonus, a pay rate
wonderful.
increase will be given to anyone skilled in counter curses, protective
Um,
charms, and beignets. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
What is this just something I'm not getting? Mm. I'm so confused. 'Cause I must be missing something. I Like, I assumed something would be happening if I was doing the right thing. But it's not.
Events surrounding the Bergen residence in Westvale. Hank Bergen had been trapped inside for days before neighbors began reporting an intense droning hum emitting from the home. Nearby residents began to exhibit odd behaviors, such as sleeping on the ground outside overnight and dancing wildly outside the home for an entire day. The dancers later collapsed from exhaustion, but rescue crews were forced to retreat further away from the home as the humming sound intensified. When returning to the home this morning, they were startled to find that the humming sound had ended and the entire site was completely emptied of people. There was no one to be seen, and the outside of the home had seemingly changed overnight. All of the windows and doors returned, and the structure was now larger, and it had grown a third floor with a beautiful balcony overlooking the yard below. Though Hank Bergen has not reappeared, we hope that the next owners of the property are able to enjoy the new added square footage and amenities that the residence now contains. Surely the added property value was worth a bit of confusion over a few days.
That's not Grimm's fairy tales. Hansel took his little sister by the hand and followed the pebbles, which shone like newly coined silver pieces, and showed them the way.
And that's all for this week, Carnan. Enjoy your Sunday off, and be sure to tune in next week to KRNM Radio, your trusted source for local news.
Oh, is it everywhere?
Good night.
It's everywhere! That's so adorable! Oh, that was so worth it then. I wonder if I can eventually buy myself like a new bed. That'd be nice. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I suppose that's it for this week.
You really need to foster a better relationship with the citizens of Carnum.
I don't know what you mean. Okay, so sorry. I just received the big official message for volunteering this evening. Sick, cool, and nasty.
Mrs. Blythe's complaint was scathing, and I had to read all 6 pages of it.
Oh. $700's not bad. Return to sender? That's cute. That's a cute way of doing that. Get out of bed. Which one's a mold sack? This one? How do I get rid of them? Here we go. Oh, great. Hello, ma'am.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
Hi, Liv.
That's me. How'd you know? Do I sound like a Liv?
We've met before. Several times, actually.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first day of the rest of your career at the Carnum Isle Post Office.
I'm sure.
Why don't you take a deep breath, chant some mantras, center yourself? Your first day at Carnum Isle Post is a big to-do.
Why are you ignoring me?
Would you look at that? Nearly time to open. I'm sending Amon over to give you a refresher on how to process the mail.
Yeah.
The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again.
Send him over. I need to talk to him.
Splendid. I'll send him over post-haste. In the meantime, keep in mind what I told you and you'll do just fine. And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here. Good luck. Talk soon.
Hello again, Amon. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? I found this letter for you. A letter? For me? What is this? Read it. Maybe it'll help you remember. Help me remember. Amon's eyes widen as he reads through the contents of the letter. So I found a way out. Am I free? But then, why am I still here if I escaped? Are they still looking for me? Looks like they found a way to keep you here even after escaping. I guess I didn't make it very far after getting out, but I'm not sure. I only remember bits and pieces, but it's slowly coming back. Wait, who are you? I think I'm your replacement. Replacement? I remember now. You need to get out of there immediately. I think I remember how I escaped. Okay. Tell me what I need to do. My memory is still hazy, but I remember there was a code. You have to call the help service line. I think it's 6245. And what's the code? The code is... Amon's eyes glaze over for a moment as he stares vacantly towards you. Wait, don't fade away yet. It's on the letter I give you. Read the letter. I hid in the name. There is no Frank Bogan. I made up the letter to help me the name to help me remember. But was the code the first or the last name? Do you have the letter with you? The letter is... Oh, you startled me. I'm Amon. I have a letter to send. It's addressed to someone in Drag Shallow. But you need to use the name on the letter to escape. Hold on to it. Wake up. Stay with me. Yes, that sounds nice. I think I'll just... Goodbye for now.
Well, that was interesting. I wouldn't pay much attention to his ramblings, Rookie. They're more likely to waste your time than lead you anywhere.
Right.
Keep your head down, power through, and you'll be just fine.
He was a formal post employee. Shouldn't I be learning from
He doesn't
him?
work here anymore, and that should tell you exactly how good of an employee he was. And anyway, you've got me. I'm all the role model you could ask for.
Do you really expect me to ignore that?
Ignore, don't ignore. It won't make any difference to me. You know what it will affect? Your stipend. How are you supposed to afford that fancy lighting setup I saw in the catalog if you're not doing your job?
I suppose it can't hurt to save up for things like that.
See, now you're getting it. The work is its own reward, of course, but the actual rewards are just as good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go get 'em, Rookie.
5555 Neil Edison. Keys go in doors that have keyholes. 6245. Frank Bogan.
Greetings,
Name of valued employee.
and welcome to the Carnum Isle Post-Automated Mail System Help. You may access the following commands. Mail controls, report an you selected. Please recite your incident code comprising of Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Omicron.
Bogan!
Input complete. Incorrect. The incident report system is... We would like to remind you that in returning to... You may access the following... Use your petition to speak if you wish to attempt returning to... You may access the following... No need to say this...
Was it not Bogan? I really thought I got that. Okay. Drag Shallow is returned to sender. Let's turn the radio on.
However long it was you were working at the post office. Best of luck on your next journey.
return to sender.
Now, on to the local news. Residents can expect delays over the coming weeks as a major road connecting Rag Shallow Bay has been swept away by a storm late Saturday evening. Within an hour of the disaster, Mayor Manika Mandal promptly dispatched an emergency crew to assess the damage.
Miss Mandal has not paid us a visit again. I think that's pretty rude.
Position. The emergency crew quickly located the damage, but unfortunately have not been heard from since. A second emergency crew was dispatched to continue repairing the road, but the work will progress slowly. They report hearing the screams and cries for help from the previous crew emerging from the fog at all hours of the night, disrupting their flow of work. All island residents should remember that road maintenance is incredibly important work, especially after a natural disaster. Please, do your best to avoid disrupting this work, even if you're helplessly lost within the fog or caught somewhere between space and time itself. If you're traveling on this road, please follow signs for detours in the meanwhile. A man in Whistvale named Hank Bergen has reportedly been lost inside his own home for nearly a week now. Local authorities have been monitoring the situation, trying to find a way to free.
As you approach the window, the silhouette of the awaiting customer darts to the left, out of sight. Oh no, this goon again. You lower your guard for but a moment. In a flash, you feel the sharp, stinging sensation in your neck. The tiny hairs on the back of your neck stand on end as your body freezes in place and thoughts race through your dulling mind. Was it a snakebite? Venomous bug? Poisonous reptile? A sinking feeling lurches within you as you begin to accept the severity of your predicament. There's a blur of movement, and your foe reveals himself. You are at the mercy of nature's fiercest predator, the Riddle Mole! I love riddles. A rush of cold surges forth from the mole's venomous fangs and spreads through your body like a tidal wave. You feel your lips move as you try to call for help, but no sound emerges from your throat. You are trapped. You now have but one choice: to face the long dark that stretches out in front of you. First riddle. Patience, my little morsel. Your demise will come in due time. I do think this is like the radio guy. And this time the stakes are higher than ever. Every wrong answer will be deducted from your paycheck, huh? You're not only fighting for your life, you're fighting for financial stability. Do I get money for guessing correctly? Ah, I see you have been studying the way of the mole since we last met. Moles have been known to fatten their prey as they stalk them. A cat hair in my nose. They provide a temporary gift in exchange for a permanent curse. Okay. First riddle! I can only be caught, but can never be thrown. What am I, like a cold? Correct! Your fingers twitch as the mole's fangs sink deeper into your neck. Images begin to appear in your mind, brief flashes of your existence flittering in front of you. Friends, family, loved ones. Your eyes dart back and forth as you watch them fade from your thoughts. Almost as if the mole was feeding on your memories. I love this. Can you visit more often? And risk you learning of the hunting patterns of the vicious mole? Never! The second riddle. What can travel great distances without ever leaving its corner? Like a stamp. Correct! A haze sets over your eyes as the flashes of memory begin to appear further and further away from you. You strain to focus your vision as they fade away, but your vision blurs until the world around you dissolves into a dull gray. You near the end of the road. Will you succumb to the venom, or summon up the strength to postpone your doom once more? I was hoping there'd be a third riddle. A third riddle and a third chance to escape from the jaws of death itself. Count yourself lucky to have been given so many chances at life. Third riddle. I am 2 in a corner, but 1 in a room. 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. What am I? Letter R. Correct! You scream as you are jolted awake from your deep slumber. Your heart threatens to burst forth from your chest as you struggle to catch your breath. Are you alive? What happened? Where did the mole go? Am I... I've reset again. For no reason. Well, I'll be ending soon anyways. You let out a sigh of relief and slowly lower yourself back into your bed as something catches your eye. Is it a bloody paw print on the floor? Or just a trick of the shadows? You shake your head as you close your eyes. It was only a dream. Or was it? I think I got them all correct again. I kept track of the answers this time. No need to inform me of your score. Your funds have been appropriately rewarded, or penalized. Until then, you must live with the dread of knowing that I could return at any time to exact my vengeance. Can't wait. Alone this entire time? You have so much exposition, friend.
Free him, but cannot locate a way inside. Reports from the scene allege that all of the doors to the house have inexplicably vanished, along with all of the windows on the first floor. Police have noted there are still visible windows on the second.
I don't want geometry. I am saving up for the space one. Thank
second floor of the
you.
Bergen residence, but they are
Ooh. Oh, it's like bright and red. Interesting. Oh,
they are slowly vanishing.
my
as well,
God.
And Mr. Bergen has not yet been able
This
to
kind
find
of
his
hurts
way
to look
upstairs.
at. Hold on. Let's go back to. Let's go for cozy.
And now, let's pop over to the sports and rec.
Hold on.
Recreation news with Bert Hannigan.
That's better.
Bert, are you?
Here's a letter. You should know what to do with this. Don't screw it up.
Are you there?
I'm here. Thank you, Ernest. Look out, baseball fans. It's that time of the year again. The
You're
Little
getting
League
this
season
right back,
starts this evening
girlfriend.
with the drag shallow jellyfish versus the Wistfell Wonders. 15-year-old superstar pitcher for the Wonders, Benny McGillicuddy, known by his fans as McGillatine, hopes to unveil his new secret fastball this evening, claiming it can reach speeds of nearly 60 miles per hour. These two teams are squaring off at 6:15 p.m. this evening, but as a reminder to our audience, every outdoor sports match in recent memory on Carnum Isle has been tragically cancelled due to inclement weather, so plan accordingly.
Hi, ma'am. I don't care about TikTok. Who are you? Who am I? I am a customer and you are wasting my time. Sorry. Of course fate would saddle me with the inept. There should be a package for me on your left. I can't help you. I'm just so inept, ma'am. I'm reporting you to your supervisors.
The rivalry between the Jellies and Wonders has only grown
Right.
stronger over time, however nearly reaching a boiling point since their last match all those years ago. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top this evening. Weather permitting, of course. Still looking for the perfect weekend activity? After a recent boating mishap, Island Head Boat Rentals in Drag Shallow Bay are running a special on all their bookings this upcoming weekend. All orders are 60% off, so call and reserve your spot today before reservations fill up. They also wanted to inform customers that after a thorough self-evaluation, you can be assured that all other boats in their fleet should be much more seaworthy and much less likely to sink.
Well, that's
Thank
nice.
you, Bert.
You have the same mustache. There's a fever in his eye, his gestures are sharp, and his movements frenetic. Good morning, new steward of letters. I, Albert Wick, have come to congratulate you on your new interminable role and inform you of one of the many perks that come with such an auspicious role. Good to see you again, Albert. Dear Stewart, I fear that you're mistaken, for our paths have never crossed before. I'm here on behalf of Carnum Isle Records, where we've invented a groundbreaking piece of technology. We've done the impossible and managed to conquer space and time itself. Throughout history, humans have only been able to experience audio-based art forms in specific times, in specific places. We've managed to capture the very essence of sound into a solitary physical form you can hold in your hand. You're describing a record disc. A phonograph? Ah, I see you are already a fan of our work. Our reputation precedes me, it seems. Our invention is a thin disc, inconspicuous in its appearance. At first glance, you may think it to be some sort of sporting equipment or decorative beverage coaster. But no, dear Steward, it is a single moment in time captured at the point of its conception, and seemingly plucked out of the air to be placed inside of a disc you can experience again and again. I would love to add more of these to my collection. A collection? I knew from the moment I met you that you were a person of high class and intelligence. No doubt you have likely come across some examples of our product in your work so far. Your predecessors had some interesting taste in art, not that it's my place to judge them. Instead, in honor of the sibling-like nature of our organizations, I'm here to offer you an exclusive selection of some of our product, available only through me. What do you say? Sure. Most excellent. For $100? Nothing for me. Let not the rain batter your will. Jesus.
In other local news, Mayor Mondal is hosting a lengthy conference at Town Hall this evening to announce her brand new Sunny Day initiative. This conference will consist of an impressive 50-point presentation.
I assume I'm on, like, the bottom floor, right? I'm looking this up. But you can't figure out what button to press. Find her on Miss Fortune's floor. There's a hint to a number that coincides with bad luck in the guidebook. Westvale's the heart of Carnum Isle. Two-man. Flower Emporium, bed and breakfast. "13 pastries. So my mother sent you to find me, didn't she? Amara, is that you? Someone's found me at last. Well, what's left of me, at least. What happened to you? I became very ill as a young girl, and my mother grew more and more fearful of me, losing me as the years went on. In her desperation, she found a doctor who claimed to have a miracle cure that could save me. Why did you run away? I've been nothing but a burden for my mother since this happened to me. Every time she sees me, she's reminded of the choices she made out of desperation. So I left, hoping she could move on with her life and finally be at peace. Now that you're here, you can help help send me even further away from her. You want me to send you somewhere? I figured that was the only way I could get far enough to where they won't just find me again and bring me back home. Look how quickly you found me here. Do you have somewhere in mind to send you? Well, I had an idea that just might work. What if you put me in a package, stamped me as returned to sender, and then mailed me through the pneumatic tube? Where would the system even send me? There's no way they could track me that way. Wouldn't your sender be your mother? I'm certain she doesn't count as my sender. Let's just go down there for now and I'll decide what to do on the way. Nowhere else I can go in here. Okay. How do I get back? Okay. Okay. We're having a good and normal time, Amara. Frankly, I don't even know how to, package things. If I'm being honest. Oh! Okay. Let's weigh you for fun. 3 raccoons. Okay. There we go. I'm not... Why can't it deposit? Send this in the pneumatic tube. Right. What day was it just now? There are no calendars in here. Every day feels like the same on this island. Is that normal? I never noticed. I gotta run. Left a package on the desk for you. Maybe I'll see you next week. Maybe I already have. I didn't think about... I could input multiple numbers. Drag shallow is return to sender, right? Thank you for freeing me. I already contacted my mother to tell her goodbye. Please be kind to her. She'll understand eventually. You all will. Huh? Huh? What? What does that mean? You all will. Larry. Oh god, I think that's her. Where is she? Please tell me you haven't sent her out yet. Why didn't you tell me she was a doll? You fool. If only you knew what you've just done. You've doomed us all. Do you have no idea what you have? Do you have any idea what you just released out into the world? No, actually, I hadn't really thought about what comes next. Years of work to keep her secure, and it's all ruined in an instant by an imbecile in a post office. As long as she was on the island, things could be salvaged. She was contained, you idiot. I hope you sleep soundly. There's no going back now. Ooh. What'd I do? Doom delivered. Set Amara free. Okay. Thank you, man. Is it gonna zoom me in? It is zooming me in, right? Sometimes I start this thing and I go, am I being zoomed in? I don't think I'm being zoomed in. I really don't think I'm being zoomed in. Okay, what about you? I like the way my room looks now. Oh, I'm on those. Unthinking kindness may be as violent as planned brutality. Ooh. I mean that. So interesting. Let's go to bed like this. Let's go to sleep in the dark. That's not scary. That is very scary. I regret doing this. It's very dark in here. Why did that happen? Interesting. Why can't I zoom into the painting again? I do love this wallpaper. Oops. What's the Drake Shallows? Still unavailable. Okay, I think after today I will be... I gotta head out. I gotta go eat something and get ready to go help out with Shakespeare for a bit. Whee! Return. Everything's normal today. There are no worries. There we go. He's there too. I really feel like if she'd communicated anything with me, I would have done it. Like, hey, I'm looking for my daughter. She's a freaky doll. And she contains evil. Because you didn't tell me anything, lady. She did. And what she told me may have been wrong, but it was the only information I had. I'm not gonna not listen to someone just because they're creepy. You know what that is? Discrimination. And we don't do that at the Carnomile post office. wonder if that's... I guess that's the end of that loop then. She's probably not coming back. I'd like to see the end of whatever that was. So true, bestie. There we go. I don't know why I'm giving me these things. You're just gonna get them back. I guess they don't know. There's no other items I can get yet, but there's so much space here. I do want to get the eye stamps. I do really want to get the eye stamps. I'm gonna get the poster. I want to see the poster. Today is going to be great. Oh, that's cute. Do we have serpents? Do we have sea serpents? Like, the clock stuff's gotta mean something. Let me close that. A princess of Mars. Interesting. What are you doing? I will find the secrets. What? Okay. There's gotta be something around here I can interact with. It's useful. Or at least like a record. It's crazy that that guy wanted me to spend $100 per record when I just find them loose in my area. What is that? What is that? Oh, I think that's just a bit of the old stuff. Dola. Drake shallow. Wistfale. I was about to ask what time it was. Just found out. Alright. $100. Easy squeezy. Okay, let's once again try and do these things. I think it's very clear when you zoom in, though, is the thing. It's like very clear when that happens. What about this one? This one will close it on its own. we released a demon and we got some cool wallpaper. That has to amount to something, right? You know? How do we get back to camping? There we are. All right. Sorry again for how weird this stream was. Thank you for joining. Thank you for lurking, chatting, watching the VOD later. Anything you do supports my journey. And I would love to continue doing this. I would love to continue. Every day is like a fun learning experience, trying to figure out OBS and Twitch and YouTube, and it's been such a cool and wonderful journey that upped my skills and my like charisma, my presence, I suppose. Thank you all so much. If you want to watch my VODs, they are down here. If you want to if you want to get updates on what I'm doing, you can follow my Instagram over there. See you guys next time.